You need to stop chasing your dreams, and yes, you heard it right. If you tell a child you're going to take it for a 1-hour walk, it doesn't want to go with you. But if you tell that kid that you're going on a scavenger hunt, they won't even ask how long it's going to take, where you're going to go. They're like, okay, what's the first task? Let's go. I think the same thing applies to our lives. If we are so focused on our goal, and it's always about goal setting and being really specific with your goals, but the problem with that is you're not guaranteed to hit these goals. I originally set myself that I wanted to get this account monetized in 6 months, and it's been over a year and I haven't been monetized yet. By having these expectations that you create by creating those goals, it's very much likely that you're going to not feel as motivated. It's like telling that child, we're going on a 1-hour walk. You're just going to feel the pressure. This is like really hard to reach. So it's about creating fun into our lives. It's not about being so focused on getting monetized and checking YouTube Studio all the time, refreshing. It's just like the stock market. There are good days, there are bad days, numbers going up and down. And that applies to your followers, that applies to the views of your videos. It's not always going to be super great. Because of that, as soon as we set our goal and we hit that goal, and we might feel happy about it short term, but then as soon as we hit that, we have the next goal. It's kind of like this toxic trap in social media when you hit a certain follower count and then you have a new goal and a new goal and a new goal. But what I noticed is working with other creatives and seeing other people's creative journey or athletes' journeys, the only way they were able to make it was because they had fun. They were not just focused on these goals because they made it fun. They turned it into that scavenger hunt. If you hit your life goal of reaching $1 million, if that is your goal, you won't feel as happy after moving forward because now you're like, I need a new goal. I want to make 10 million, 100 million. And it just keeps on going. And you will never feel that sense of like fulfillment, whereas compared to someone that lives in a moment, embraces that, and goes, let's say, on a walk and is like, okay, I'll take a picture of everything red that I see. Now you're shifting your focus not on completing that 1-hour walk. It's more like, okay, I will start taking a photo of this, and then you see something else, and it just keeps on adding up, and you will keep going. That's the thing. Like, if you start YouTube and you're like, oh, my first video only has 10 views, you're much more likely to quit because you're comparing it to, oh, you didn't get your 1K followers yet. That will keep you away from continuing to show up for yourself. For example, YouTube, you're not getting monetized right away, probably, and it's going to take a while. To some people, it might just take a few months. To some people, it might take years to get there. What I like about this is that you can ask yourself, because since you're not getting paid anything, what do I want to talk about or want to learn more and educate others if I don't get paid anything? If you love giving dating advice to people, put yourself out there, record yourself and upload it, because it kind of feels like a therapy session. You never know who's watching, and it could be that one person who you're really reaching at a core, and they just love that content so much because no one else is publishing that content but you are. A lot of people, they think about doing things, but actually doing the things, it's just a few people that apply this. I have a whole list of topics that I want to talk about on my YouTube, and it's like random thoughts that pop up and I'm like, oh, that sounds like a great YouTube idea. I write it down. It's fun. It's like a scavenger hunt for me. I can just pull out my notes app and see, okay, I can talk about this right now. I'm not scripting anything. Of course, I can script it and make it seem more professional and maybe get more views, but then I'm losing the fun of it. If you try so bad to improve your videos and the quality and the titles and everything, it's very time consuming. As long as you're having fun, you will keep doing it. As soon as you lose the fun, when it kind of becomes like a job that you have to work in order to get something out of it, you're going to lose the joy of it. Especially if you want to pursue YouTube as your full-time career. Not every day will be great, but if you focus on the good things, on why you're doing this, a lot of times you need to ask yourself, why not? Talk about things that you're really passionate about. Because if you're obsessed and passionate about your topic, you will always want to talk about it, and you don't really care about the outcome and the performance of that video. And if you're just focused on that goal, it's going to kill the magic. It's going to kill the fun in making those YouTube videos. It's going to kill the fun of training for a marathon as a runner. Why do we grow up and lose the fun of the small things? Like sometimes I walk outside wearing a costume and there's so many different kinds of reactions of people. Some people, they give you the crazy looks. Some people, they're like, oh, I really love that. Stop worrying so much of how other people perceive you. A lot of times we feel embarrassed to put ourselves out there to record these videos. We don't feel qualified to talk about it. We don't feel like we have the certificate to say all these things, but everyone's starting from something. It's about just doing it. People will find you regardless. Like if you upload a video every day, a shorts video, just of you talking for a minute about something, people will find you. You won't have 1 million views on your first video, probably not, but who says you can't have the 1 million views after a year of posting a video every day? Stop being so focused on the end goal. That can change all the time. Being driven by passion would always get you through everything, through all the low times, because just having that specific goal won't get you there. I don't have that social circle where I can fully embrace talking about these things, and knowing I'm helping someone out there is like so motivating and inspiring for me too. Stop being so embarrassed for looking stupid in the beginning, because everyone looks like that, but a lot of times we're our biggest judges. At the end of the day, people think about themselves and their life and their struggles. They don't think about others that much. A lot of times we feel stuck in our job, in our life, in our hometown with our family because we can't change our family. Sometimes we feel really lonely. But it doesn't have to be like that. We can actively push ourselves, we can actively put ourselves out there, and it takes a lot of energy in the beginning, but you will notice you will get energy in return from that. I love making these YouTube videos because I feel so energized talking about these things, and then when I edit it and I hear myself saying it over and over and over again to the point where I'm like, should I even upload this? Yes. You should upload this. I hope y'all like this video, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye!